Yes, my hair is a different color, and it is not the color I wanted it to be. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to do another YouTube video today. I actually have a very fun, well, I always say that I have a fun card, but today I have a very fun card that was inspired by this. This is the nightmare I'm living right now. Feel good about this? He doesn't care. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. And this inspired me to make a card modeled after Mishy, and I'm going to use a cool paper ripping effect to create a rainbow design on my card, and I think you guys will really like it, so keep on watching. It's hot in my room right now. I don't know why. I'm damp. Okay, so these are the main ingredients to our card today. These are pieces of cardstock that I had used in the trial run of this card, and I didn't want to waste them. So these are all the colors of the rainbow, and I will be ripping them to create this effect that you can already see on there. And here is where we will be stamping our image. We'll be using this Pomeranian stamp, which is actually from the Playful Pups stamp set, which is what I used in my first video. And we will once again be using the Pomeranian because I want to color Mishy, and we will be stamping that in the middle here. And then here I have a Uniball Signo Broad White Pigment gel pen, and I will be using this to create a design on the outside of the card. And then here I have obviously Thermoweb tape, and I also have the black amalgam ink. And then also we will be using the Gina K Designs and Thermoweb die set in the rectangle large size, and we actually won't be using like the design on the outside of the single stitch design. We will actually be using this to cut out a window in our black card, and I will teach you how to do that. So without further ado, we will get into cutting out the card because that's a little complicated, and then we will get on to coloring Mishy. Okay, so this is what the black card looks like. As you can see, I have some markings on there. I marked them 1/4 of an inch away from the outside just so I can see where the edges I want are. And what we're gonna do is take our single stitched rectangle, we're gonna take the largest size, and we're gonna line it up with the dot on this corner, and then we're going to cut this out using this, but obviously it doesn't fill up the whole spot that we want to take out. So we are going to cut out this rectangle, and then we are going to move it down to this dot, cut out this rectangle or what's left of it, then move it over here, and then move it over here, and then you will have a perfect cutout window in your card. So I'm going to do that right now because my die cut machine is on the floor and I have to do it while dodging Mishy's bites. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I'll show you each step along the way though. Okay, so this is the first rectangle we cut out, and now we line it up once again with this one, and we cut out this little rectangle right here. Here is the next rectangle cut out. Here is the third cutout, and as you can see there's just a little bit left, so I'm going to get that. And as you can see, we have a perfect window cutout. I will slide this underneath so you can see it, and it creates like a nice border. And I know there are easier ways to do this, but you know me, I'd rather not take them. So what we're going to do now is concentrate on the Mishy and coloring the Mishy, so I will just shoot that out frame and work on stamping Mishy. So we are going to start by taking an acrylic block and the Pomeranian stamp in Playful Pups, and we just want to stamp this right in the middle, and I will do my best. I'm going to be once again using the Gina K amalgam ink because I will be coloring with Gamsol, and as you know, amalgam ink is known not to smear Gamsol and colored pencils. Okay, very cute. Let's just get a little zoom in there. I love this stamp so much. So as you guys know, Mishy has very unique coloring for a Pomeranian. He has these like eyebrow dots, he has cheeks, he has tan little feet, but he's also black all around. So what I did to create this is I used this it's called Goldenrod, it's a Prismacolor pencil, and it's kind of a burnt orange color, and then I used plain black. So I'm just going to follow his natural coloring. So what I started with is all of the black parts, which are mainly like his ears, the top of his head, his tail, and his body. And then I colored the areas that were tan, so I could blend the black out and then blend the tan parts into the black. And this palm is a little bit more, it reminds me a little bit more like Teddy, because that's the one it was modeled after, because my sister made this set, and Mishy was not even alive when this set came to be, but you know, we can color it to make it look like that. So Mishy has some black lips. Then, Mishy, what does your face look like? Mishy! Okay, so all in here is black, so I'll just make this part look a little smudgy. And you don't have to worry if you use black Prismacolor pencils with Gamsol, because it will blend out and not be as opaque as the amalgam ink, so you don't have to worry about that. So next I am going to color here. I'm just going to follow his little mane that he has. And then he has like an orange patch right here, so I'll wait to do that. A lot of people think he looks like a little bear, which is what his name actually means in Russian, Mishka. And I agree. I think he looks like a little Ewok from Star Wars. Some people stop me and ask me if he's a squirrel, which I do not find funny at all. That is not a compliment, nor is it funny. He's a beautiful dog, and you will address him as such. Now we are going to take a very small Creative Mark colorless blender, and we will, I just dropped my cap, and just take a little bit of Gamsol into the cap once again, and just blend it out. So we'll start up here. The tail I'm going to switch to a little bigger of a blender just because it's a bigger space. Nothing wrong with that. I just can't stand the sound of the colorless blender drying. It's just a squeaky nails on a chalkboard kind of sound, and I am in my very small room alone listening to this squeaky noise, and I don't want to drive myself insane. Okay, so that's what we have so far, and now we are going to take our very sharp goldenrod color, and we are just going to color in his little eyebrow dots. Just broke the tip by accident. And now we'll color in his cheeks on the side here. It's okay if your coloring isn't perfect, because neither is Mishy. I'm actually just kidding. Mishy's the most perfect thing on the planet, and anyone who says otherwise is a monster and doesn't have a sense of what perfection is. Okay, and that so far is our little finished Mishy, and I'm just going to take my black and lightly go over right here to add some little hairs, just to make it really look like furry hiney. So that is our finished little Mishy. I took the liberty of doing this off camera, but I colored in his nose, mouth, and pink little tongue. So that's what he looks like, and I think I did a good job on the coloring. I think I captured his shading very well, and now what we are going to do is move on to the assembly of the rainbows. So this is a technique I thought a lot of people could get behind because it's literally just ripping paper. So as you can see, there's already a nice little, I wouldn't say design, but there's a nice little texture right here that you get by pulling the paper towards you. And it creates that on the other side, as you can see. So I'm just going to pull this and do a couple strips, just so I have enough red that I can use multiple pieces. Last time I definitely used 3 strips of every color, and Mishy, he's choosing now to play with the squeaky toy instead of chew every paper towel I have in my trash can. So those are about the sizes you need. This one will go kind of towards the center, and then these ones will go out more towards the side. But if they're not big enough, just hold on to these pieces and you can rip them as you go. So I will rip a bunch of these now. I can't pick this up. Okay. You ever just like get something like stuck on a table just because you can't pry it off? It's me all the time. You know, my techniques, you know, they look okay, but I am literally just ripping paper. So this is something that everyone should be able to do. It's very easy, it's very fun, and I know rainbows are prominent in this time in society right now, so I just wanted to get a lot of color in this card for the time being. So now just comes the process of taping these into a circular formation, and you just use whatever tape you want. I obviously am going to use Thermoweb, and you just rip as you go, kind of just see what looks nice. I got that a little bit on him. It's okay, it's like he's walking on grass. If you weren't already set on getting carpal tunnel from my other tedious projects, this one will seal the deal for you. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far, and I know that looks like a kindergartner's art project so far, but what we're going to do now is take the color that is opposite from the color you're using on the color wheel. So green is opposite from red, and I'm just going to start the rainbow pattern there, and then as you go around, each color will be with its opposite. So now I'm going to use orange, which is the opposite of blue, and it'll just have a nice effect doing that, because though they are opposites, they complement each other very well. And it's okay if it goes off a little bit, you can just snip it. And this yellow one got really dilapidated, but that's okay. It's unique. My mom always said, be unique just like everyone else. And then what's next? What's the next color in the rainbow? Oh, blue. Okay, getting carried away. Okay, and now you can see what that looks like inside of the border. Oh! Oh! So now what you can do is put Thermoweb tape along here, near the top. It's better to put it on here and not in the card, because when I put it along here last time, it got the card stuck together. And I do not want that. Did I just run out of tape? Oh! Don't worry, your girl got them in bulk. Wouldn't want to run out. Don't you love when that happens? Just wonderful. So now we line it up in the center. So you can line it up and see where the edges will fall. And now we just shut it in. There we go. See how that looks? So pretty! Very colorful, very rainbow, very much Mishy. Be careful, because a lot of these pieces will stick to the back, and the person getting your card will be like, why does the back look like such a mess? And you can say, don't worry about the back, worry about the front. So what I did, I took the liberty of cutting these up beforehand. This is the paw stamp in this stamp set, and I am going to, like in my very first card in my first video, put these along the side like this, and I will seal them down with some 3D foam squares. Oh, I hate when my trash starts seeping into my frame. I can't let you guys know the truth. And going along with these, we are going to put our greeting on there, and this says, "You're doggone awesome," because I feel like this is just a card that you give to someone when you just want them to know how cool they are. And last thing we're going to do is create a border on the outside. I am going to create little paw prints. So I'm just going to show you the basics of what this is. I draw a bigger circle, and then I do 1, 2, 3, 4 little paw prints. Little toe beans, that's what I call their toes, doggy toes. And then I'm going to put 6 lines swirling to the next one and repeat the same step. And as you can see, there are 6 paw prints on this side, and then I will do 4 down here, including these ones. So I will do that very fast, and then we will be done with the card. Okay, my wrist is very sore and definitely has arthritis, but this is the finished card. It is very fun, very cute, and very puppy. I like this technique because it was literally just ripping paper, and I hope you guys liked it too. Do you guys like my plates up there? Haven't done dishes in a while because they've been up there. So that is the finished card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Ow, Mishy. Oh, come here. No biting. He's in a naughty mood. Look, Mishy, I made you. Look at that, honey. That's you. That's you, honey. Yeah. I made you into a card. Yay. For last week's giveaway, I promised the Sending You a Llama Love stamp set bundle for the giveaway. So the winners of that giveaway are right here. So if you see your name, remember to send "I won the Rina K giveaway" to info@ginakdesigns.com, and we will send you your Sending You a Llama Love bundle. And for this week, trying to I still haven't learned. I still have not thought of what to ask as a question. What should a question be, honey? What is the most destruction an animal or child has ever done to your house? I will say Mishy just likes to chew on trash, thank goodness, but probably the only substantial thing that he has ruined was a pair of headphones and my dongle attachment because he was chewing on it. So leave in the comments down below what your child or animal has destroyed out of nothing but curiosity, and you can possibly win a $25 gift certificate to Gina K Designs and all of her products. And yeah, that's our giveaway. What's the problem? What? Ow, 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 ow. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed me and this video. If you didn't, just hit that X button in the corner of your window and I won't feel bad about it. So thanks again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, Mishy, you're being so nice now. He's kissing me. Thanks again, and bye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Okay, bye. Yes, right on camera, right on camera.